Everyone knows what it's like to be tired after a long week. You feel like you've been working non-stop and all you want to do is catch some sleep. But imagine how you would feel if you didn't sleep for an entire week. What would happen to your body? How long can a human go without sleeping before they die? Well, here's what would happen if you didn't sleep for a week. You may be surprised to learn that there is no single recorded instance of a human being surviving an entire week without sleep. The longest scientifically documented period of time that a person has gone without sleeping is 11 days. This was the case of a 26-year-old woman from the UK who went 11 days without sleeping in 1963. She was monitored by medical professionals the entire time, and they found that after 240 hours awake, she began to experience hallucinations, became extremely confused and disoriented, and began to exhibit strange, unusual behavior. After 264 hours, she began having trouble walking, and after 276 hours, she had fully developed dementia. However, after 11 days, her mental state and physical health began to rapidly decline, and after 14 days, she died of heart failure. Although the experiment proved to be successful, it was highly unethical, and something like this should never be repeated. So the longest anyone has ever gone without sleeping and lived to tell the tale was 7 days. Tony Wright, a truck driver from England, managed to stay awake for 7 days without sleeping. He did this in 1989 to help his wife, who was terminally ill. He drove trucks during the day and spent his nights with his wife. When he wasn't with his wife, he drove trucks to raise money so that he could take his wife to Switzerland for experimental treatment. He managed to stay awake for a full week, but when he finally slept, he slept for 18 hours straight. So although it's possible to stay awake for a full week, it's definitely not healthy. In fact, after only 72 hours awake, your brain will begin to physically deteriorate. Your overall mental state will begin to decline rapidly after only 3 days without sleep. And after 1 week of not sleeping, you will most likely be dead. But hey, now you know.